want answers!
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. In Cobain, can you hear the spheres singing songs off station to station?
Before showing the footage, one thing needs to be understood. I get asked daily, why does it matter if we live on a ball or a flat earth? It's all about disproving the Bible. A ball earth supports evolution, where a flat earth with a dome supports a creator. It's all about hiding God. So when you see a rainbow in the sky after it rains, you wonder why this happens. It's a reflection of the dome above us. And why does thunder echo? Again, it's because of the dome above us. I'm just taking a look at this image of the sun in the clouds. Do you really believe the sun is 93 million miles away? And you would get this perspective with the sun rays? Not possible. Now let's take a look at this footage here, which I've shown before, where you see this model of the flat earth with the sun going around. A lot of people don't understand the flat earth concept, where the sun is much closer to the flat earth. It's not, again, 93 million miles away. People would say, well, the sun would illuminate the whole flat earth. How can we get night and day? Well, again, I'll show that footage. But before I do that, let's take a look at this map here, which I showed before in a previous video, from my 1892 flat earth map that was found in the Boston Public Library. The Gleason's map shows the flat earth again. Now let's take a look here. The very right hand bottom corner, what do you see? It talks about the December solstice, and they show the range of the sun over the flat earth. Now let's take a look with this man with this camcorder during a cruise around Alaska. Take a look at this footage, and you're going to see night and day at the same time.
You probably wouldn't believe this if we didn't show you. Here's on our balcony. It's about 10 o'clock at night. It's almost dark. It's amazing. You can see the moon shining and reflecting brilliantly on the water. But then as you pan to the left, it's actually still daylight over here.
So again, he's demonstrating how you get night and day at the same time. So again, understand, imagine if you're a few thousand miles towards this direction, you're not going to even see darkness whatsoever. So when you see, again, the flat earth model, as I demonstrated here, you'll understand exactly how this is accurate. I want to hear people that believe that we live in a spinning ball that's traveling 70,000 miles an hour, and somehow satellites and ISS travel along with us in the vacuum of space. Explain this. Can't get past the lies of science. They've been blinded by science, and that's what it's about. Now let's take a look at this footage of this woman who recorded the same basic exact thing in a cruise in the Caribbean. Take a look.
Where the night is.
There's your moon. A little bit darker, but again, you see how it's completely feasible. Again, if you're a few hundred miles, even maybe 1,000 miles, it's going to be completely illuminated sky. And that's what it's all about. People can't see what's taking place because, again, they have been blinded by science. They've been too far down a path of lies to admit that they've been deceived their entire lives. They can't get past it. No evidence is going to wake them up.
Perched on top of us from birth to death are our owners. Our owners. They have us. They control us. They are our masters. Wake up. They have blinded us to the truth.
Even good friends have no answer, beautiful star.
Earth, throughout its life, even when it formed, it was spinning, and it got a little wider at the equator than it does at the poles. So it's not actually a sphere, it's oblate, and officially it's an oblate spheroid. That's what we call it. But not only that, it's slightly wider below the equator than above the equator.
A little chubbier.
A little chubbier.
Yeah.
Chubby's a good way. It's like pear-shaped.
How do you like it? They tell you all the time what to do, what to think, what to feel. Do you want to be like a sheep? Like all those other people, man? You understand? That piece of shit up there, I never like him. I never trust him. This is paradise, I'm telling you.
And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. And God made the firmament, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so.
The Force can have a strong influence on the weak-minded.
You must unlearn what you have learned.